lust of the eyes.
Yeah.
You know, looking around, having comforting surroundings, that's also in there too. Now, just make sure you got the big house and the big car and all of that.
To where you end up coveting, man. The lust of the eyes causes you to covet, man. You desire something that you see because it's being dangled in front of your eyes every day, man. To where you actually want it for yourself. And you people are being conditioned that way every day. When you cut on your television, and you seeing these celebrities living that lavish lifestyle, not knowing that these same people that sold their soul, you know, they all got judgment coming to them. But you wanna live like them because you seeing their lifestyle. But it ain't all peaches and cream within their lifestyle, man. They dealing with demons and all types of demons, man. You don't know what comes with problems, man. So you don't even know what comes with that. But you being blinded by the lust of your eyes, you want to covet that, man.
One thing I was gonna say with people is like y'all covet after money. That's one of the biggest things that Israel covets after. You can have enough food on your table. Even if you took all of the bottle foods off, you can have enough on your table. Your house is big enough, you got enough clothes and all that, but y'all still want more. What you don't realize is that when you have more money, that's what you got to worry about. Uncle Sam and thieves and everybody else trying to take it from you. That's a worry. The statement is true. More money, more problems. It's true. When you in the hood and you don't really have a lot, nobody gonna sweat you. You got a little like they got.
Not to mention the tax problems that they go through, man. Especially with Jake, man. Every Jake that got famous and they didn't made up to millions, they all suffer because they take that big ass chunk out of they paychecks, you know, and they lose everything that they have, man. They gotta sell everything they got just to pay back their taxes, man.
And the cold part about it, y'all ain't realize they wait till you ain't on top no more. They wait till you start declining and you think you got a nice little pot, then they gonna chop that pot up.
That's right, man.
And leave you with nothing, where you gotta go do infomercials and TV voiceovers and whatnot.
That's right, man. So everything that this world has to offer you on this side, man, that shit is, you shouldn't partake in that, man. Because it's all vanity anyway, and it's all about the crumble.
And the pride of life.
The pride of life, man.
Yeah.
The pride of, so you in the world, man, you a worldly motherfucker, man. If you got pride, the Lord hates pride.
You proud to have the life you have, especially you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all happy to be on the bottom. Y'all happy to be slaves to the system of the white man. Y'all the slaves of the government. Y'all happy to have that position. Y'all happy to be in the hood. Y'all ain't up on the mountain like them. Not enough of us where it matter. Enough of us ain't here. Most of us is over on this east side Vegas over here. And North Town over there. That's where most of us is at. You know, there's a few that sprinkle all else around, but everybody in the nutshell is over there in the hoods, man. So they like some of the more people getting it than us not getting it. Most of the people not getting it. So that means as a whole we not getting it. The Heavenly Father's trying to set us up so we all get it. But that's the pride of life. You still love your life. Like you said, if you don't hate your life every day, man, you need to test yourself, see if you be in the faith.
That's right.
This ain't what it's is.
Get was it 2 Timothy? I want to say it's the first or the second chapter. Don't because this world has nothing to offer, man. There's nothing but pure wickedness here, man. So you're not supposed to be caught in the entrapment of this world, man. And yeah, in the world, it is a lot of traps, man. Trap you to become a wicked person, man. Because everything in this world promotes nothing but unrighteousness and perverseness. You know? Everybody think it's the norm now to be a homosexual and a lesbian now, man.
Right.
Because of what this world is pushing. Started with the so-called white man, of course, because that's his philosophy. You know? It's second Timothy.
It's a second to
Might be in first Timothy. If it's not in, yeah, if it's not in there, then it's in first Timothy. Get James 4:4 real quick, and then while we still looking.
This is James chapter 4, verse 4. It says, it says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High God?
Yep.
Whosoever.
And there's a reason why he referred to you as adulteresses and adulterers. Because if you're of this world, then that means that you're uptaking the philosophies that this world teaches the masses, man. Which those other philosophies and idols are other gods, man. And when you go into other gods and philosophies, you commit spiritual adultery against the Heavenly Father, man. So our people, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Natives, you're adulterers and adulteresses to the Most High. Whether you believe it or not, you don't even realize that though. You know? If you went to Islam, if you went to Egyptology, if you went to Buddhism, if you went to Scientology, if you went to these different denominations of Christianity, or any other doctrine of religion that Babylon or America teaches, or that the world teaches, then you're an adulterer and you have friendship with the world. All right?
It says, James 4:4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
That's right, man. So if you're a friend of this world, you are an enemy with the Heavenly Father, man. If you're okay with what goes on in this world, then you are an enemy of the Most High. If you're not sighing and crying against all the abominations that take place among you, then you are an enemy of the Most High, man. If you're not taking a stand against this wicked-ass place, all right, against our enemy, the devil, the so-called white man who's in rulership right now, who's in control of all this wickedness, man. If you don't take a stand against him, then yes, you are an enemy of the Most High.
That's right.
And you will, right? And you will be visited, man.
As I said, not when it's convenient for you, but when the Most High gives you the opportunity to do it, which is now, while the doors of mercy are still open. I got something else. It says, 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 3, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing.
He is proud and knoweth nothing, man.
But doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. That's to keep you out of the world. You know, that's kind of how your preachers are.
That's that worldly spirit, though, man.
Worldly
That's that worldly spirit, man.
It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain.
That's right.
That's what we're trying to
That's right. That's the difference, and that's the difference between contending in righteousness and in wickedness, man.
That's right.
You know? people debate about bullshit all day. If you ain't contending with about this word, about your faith, man, then it's all in vain, man.
Right.
And it's all in wickedness. That's the difference. I found the scripture.
You find-
2 Timothy 2 and 4.
Let me hit this real quick. So, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
That's
and
right.
having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
That's right. Be content with what you have, man. Our people have a problem with that, man. They like to get more and more and more until they become greedy, man. Instead of being content with what the Heavenly Father gave them, you know, that was convenience for them. We were meant to partake in and have what we have now, because we were meant to be on the bottom due to prophecy, man. So we are content with our condition for now, but we understand the glory of the Most High, how He's going to take it, and He's going to glorify us when He takes us up out of this condition that we're in, man. Right now, we're still serving that punishment, so to speak, but the Lord's getting ready to take us out of that. He's getting ready to exalt His nation again and put them back on high, man. But He can't do that right now while you're being proud about being on the bottom now. You don't have a ruling class mentality, man. And then the ones of you that do have it, you go overboard with it, man.
There's no balance.
There's no balance in it, man. You become the most proud demon ever, man. Like niggas like Jay-Z. That's a proud demon because of where he's at in society, man. People idolize that dude. And that exalted his pride through the roof, man. That's why he got that's why he deals with the top demons there is, man.
Hey, I'm gonna bring the quote up. I like the quote. I think it was in one of the Chris Rock comedy specials. I'm not sure. I think it's Kill a Messenger or something like that. But he was like, I stay in a prestigious neighborhood, you know, with Mary J. Blige, Jay-Z, and like De Niro. He named a bunch of famous people. He said, but you know who my neighbor is? A dentist, a white dentist.
Yep.
So that just goes to show you that all that pride that Jay-Z and all them have like that is to be over the rest of you niggas, man. They're proud to be over the rest of you because the average of them, of these Edomites, they already up there too. That's their low middle level right there. Where our top people are at, that's where their middle low class people are, and among their people. They're somewhere at the bottom too, but most of their average or above is right there with our superstars. Right. So who are you proud to be over? You ain't how many are you trying to get everybody up to that level? No, you were there alone. That's it. First Timothy 6:9, it says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish.
That's why we command you to come out of the world, man. If you a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native, man. Yeah. These are the entrapments of the world, man. The lust of the flesh, you know.
We said those of you that are to be rich, like right. If you desire to be rich.
Exactly. And when you're in the world, that's exactly what you're trying to be. Yeah. You're trying to become rich, man. You're trying to become better off and try to live more lavish than the next man. And that's all they promote in the rap industry, MTV, wherever, man. The white man, he ain't gotta dress up all glamorous with the flashiest shit, you know, for you to know that dude got a fat bank account, man. He can step out bummy apparel, man, bum status, but he could be hopping out a Rolls Royce, man. Hop out of flip flops, some knee-high gym shorts.
Got millions racks.
And got millions. You wouldn't even know that this man got a 12-bedroom, on the other side of town, you know.
Yeah, I met a millionaire that only wore jeans and t-shirts, man.
Yep.
Millionaire. He went out and played ball with us and everything. He had a house. He had a basketball court with a water fountain and a scoreboard overlooking the view of the Inland Empire. In California, you know, we used to play ball at his house. Millionaire. And he didn't go shorty. He drove a Prius. You know, anyway, it says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in their destruction and perdition.
Draw you into your destruction, man. You know, we even got dudes among the world of Israel that fall into that category, man. They sell out, you know, they receive that money. Now they got a taste of that cup, man. Now they got a taste of the nuclear missiles because they fell back into the world. Was those couple millions or whatever it is you received, was that worthy of getting your future missile? Because I'm pretty sure once you feel those missiles, you're gonna feel within your spirit that wasn't worth it, man.
Hey, and the dollar's about to crash in a minute anyway.
Right.
So that money, all that covenant for all that money ain't gonna be worth nothing. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. This is 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
That's the reason why a lot of people drop dead, it always has to do with money, man. It always has to do with money. Jacob shoots you over $2 that you owe. You know? These wars is about money.
Yep.
If it ain't about money, it's about resources, which equals money. You know? You women out here being abominable and selling and prostituting yourself, that's because of money. You sellouts among Israel, and also you false pastors in these churches that are teaching Jake. You fall under that category.
Hey, you didn't read that? That's why you love your job as a pastor. Because you love the money. Because you got that 501c3 charter going on. To where you don't have to pay that taxes into back. You do taxes and you don't have to pay the taxes on all that money.
That's right. So Comfy, you fall under that category. Johanna, you know, you fall in that category. Hey man,
Get yourself right.
Get
man.
yourself together, man. You know, it's been told, you know, that you still trying to come up with money to build churches and schools and all that, man. Really, we know that you want that money, man. You better come up out of that before the Lord visits you, man. He'll make your entire congregation homeless, man.
Right.
You out here trying to make soup kitchens and feed the community or whatever. You know, you trying to do all this with the Most High. He could jack your whole congregation up, man. And I believe he actually will do that, man, because you're not right.
Right. They're not right to listen to you. If the blind lead the blind, they should both fall in the ditch.
That's right, man.
And you had the Most High gave you the sight back in the day, or the opportunity to have the sight.
Yep.
Anyway, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yep.
While some covered after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Comfy, you know, Johanna, you know, all y'all that got them 501c3s, but you steady getting donations and you selling merchandise, you know what I mean, making big bucks out of the words of doing this word, man, doing the work deceitfully. You are the ones that err from the faith because of your covetousness of these riches, man. Money. And also, after you done that, you basically fell back into the world, man. So you thus making yourself an enemy of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You a straight up enemy, man.
Right?
The Lord said He's gonna destroy all His enemies, man.
That's why I don't want to put that name on.
That's right, man. Right, Nate. Yep. Like the, and Nate, you looking real stupid now, man. You know, you looking real idiotic, man. Brothers then put up videos or your old videos, or you trying to break down the name, but then you go maybe 15, 20 years later, and your ass is saying contrary to what you was teaching. And actually scoffing against it, man. The Most High gonna fuck you up, Nate. And rightfully so, man.
And we don't have to be from the old school or been back then, you know,
Yeah.
to take out the elders' word on it.
No, we see it.
We see right
It
now
still
that you're
manifests,
doing
man.
wrong.
We
Yeah.
see the evidence, man.
We're talking about what we see you do.
That's
you
right.
ain't doing the things that you're supposed to be doing.
That's right, man.
When we see that, so we gonna call you on it.
That's right, man. Yeah. Let's go back to Timothy.
Say it to me, right?
2 Timothy 4. No, 2.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4.
Start at 3.
Chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shem Shah.
All right, so the scripture is saying you need to endure, man. Suffer through this, man. Have patience through it, man. As a what?
As a good soldier.
As a good soldier, man. Of Yahweh Shah. We supposed to be His soldiers, man. We supposed to endure as His soldiers. Whatever affliction and hardness He went through, we